Alright guys, and welcome back to Armored Warfare, and today we're taking out the Bagel Panzer 57, the tier 5 German light tank. When I first played this thing back in the EA, when it was given out for free, when it was a tier 4 premium tank, I really was not fond of this vehicle at all, and I feel terrible for making that first impression video look bad, because this thing is great. I used to play this thing only firing high explosive, because back when it was a tier 4 premium, it used to only get heat and high explosive, and an ATGM of course, and I didn't really think heat would be very good, so I fired high explosive, and oh my god, I look back at that and I cringe. Now that it's a tier 5 light tank of course, it gets AP and HE, so I have 128 AP rounds, 32 HE, and 10 ATGMs of course. But, as you may have heard, this thing is a light tank. This is not an AFV like probably most like a lot of people would think so. They keep telling the Bagel Panzers, go and scout. Scout. The Bagel Panzer is not a scout tank. It's not a dedicated recon vehicle. It's a light tank. That's one thing that really frustrates me when I'm playing the Bagel Panzer. People are like, oh my god, stupid noob in bait and Beglite Panzer, whatever, blah blah blah, go and scout. Look at the view range of this thing on the minimap, okay? Look at the view range of my vehicle. Do you really think that this vehicle, which is quite tall and very long, is going to be able to withstand any shot from anything at its tier? No, it's not. And it's going to be easy to hit. It's quite a mobile vehicle, though. We'll give it that. It's a very mobile vehicle. It's got very powerful armor. I'll get onto that in a minute. But you know, it's not got the view range to go spotting vehicles for you. I can't even spot. I can just about spot midway up this road. Great. The camo rating's alright on this vehicle, but it's not brilliant. That little Fox down there, the FV721 Fox, he's doing his job. He's up there at the front, he's up on the ridge, and he's giving me the spots. I've got my ATGMs loaded to dish out a big hit to anything that I can hit, of course. And he's doing what he's meant to do, and I'm doing what I need to do. I'm being patient for the first half of the game. You'll see why later on, that why I'm being patient will come back and reward me later on. As I was saying also about the firepower. The firepower of this vehicle is very good for its tier. It's got a 57mm gun with 8 rounds per clip, which do on average about 230, 220 damage per shot, and have quite decent penetration. I can't remember the exact value off by heart, but it is very good for tier 5, and it will easily allow to one clip an MBT. The Chieftain probably can withstand a clip, but if you penetrate all your rounds on him, he will feel pain. T72s will be one clipped by you. M60A3s will be one clipped by you. It's got a very powerful 57mm gun, and the ATGMs as well should also be a force to be reckoned with. As you can see here, Chieftain straight through the lower plate, boom, 706 damage with an ATGM at tier 5. It's just great, really powerful. One shot of course for the ATGMs. It doesn't fire them in like 2 rounds per 2 missiles, just one. 15-second reload, hit him for 537. I've now been spotted, so I'm expecting there to be a lot of gunfire coming in. Flip to the 57, see if I can hit that little BMD, but I get a big light panzer hit me. Hits me once for 216 damage, and then 360 from the Chieftain. Disaster strikes. Use the smoke grenades, because it is a light tank, don't forget. 3 smoke discharges, and it also gets the boost ability, which is great. It's really helpful. And this Fox, he helped me. I'm going to come and help him now. The Chieftain is trying to fight him. One lucky round hits him just in the engine deck, takes him out in one hit. First kill. Brilliant. 1300, well, 1400 damage essentially. Go around the Fox, make sure we don't want to hurt him. He's been an ally to us. He's been amazing. And we're going to take over his role now. We're going to push up to the front because we've been patient. We've done the damage we need to do. Over half the enemy team has died. So we can now start pushing up front. It's not so much that we need spotting, it's that we need a powerful, fast vehicle to go and wipe the floor with all the weak enemies. There's the Eagle, hit him in the turret, 219 damage, yep. And there is the BMD, 92. He fires about 4 or 5 rounds, me, one hits, it's a HEIAC round for 33 damage. I'm really not very fast, I took 33 damage. 6 rounds in the clip as well. 13.31 second reload. Yep, we'll go for that. We've got plenty of time to do that. No one's spotted. Move up on the hill. We are spotted as well. The Eagle's off to our left, or the ERC 90. There he is. Reload it. Back up. come back 4 once we're done, hit him in the turret, another person hits him, and we finish him off. 365 damage in 2 rounds. Not bad. We can do more. Full health Big Light Panzer. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that one bounced. That one bounced off as well. The front plate of this thing is very big and very, very well angled. It will bounce autocannons and other Big Light Panzer rounds. So it has got decent armor with good mobility and brilliant firepower. It just doesn't have the attributes needed to be a recon vehicle. But in a role like I'm doing it now, wiping the floor with all the enemies that are stranded, low HP, mid HP. I've got half HP as well. I've got my autocannon, and I'll finish them off like so. There's the Gvozdika. Park up and finish him off. There we go. 2,950 damage that we can see, but we also did 5 kills. 5 kills. And at the start, we were behind a rock on a hill, firing 80 gems at some chieftains. That's where the Big Light Panzer really shines. It's not so much early game to mid game, it's late game. If you manage to conserve your HP, then you can pop out, you can take a few rounds from autocannons, etc. when you need to, but you'll have to go after the enemies that will be on half to very low HP, because that 57mm gun will make short work of them. And if you've played the Big Light Panzer, you'll know what I mean by that 57 really will tear them a new one. Here we are back in the garage. We actually did 3,400 damage with 1,300 spot damage and 5 kills. Ace tanker and a gold medal. You know, we always got to get the ace tankers and gold medals around this channel, haven't we? Most damage in a tier 6 game as well. We did beat the Leopard 2 AVs on the damage, but that Fox, not our friendly one that we were with, another one, he got 15 spots. He spotted every enemy on the team. We did amazing. Pause the video if you want to have a look at the little the performance details. I'd be more than happy to do that. But guys, the Big Light Panzer is a necessity for your garage. You really need one. It is an absolute bundle of fun to play. It's a perfect light tank for its tier. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.